So, where this whole project started is, I thought I got that size Warlord Titan, but I got that size Warlord Titan. And so now I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with this thing. It's from a Horus Heresy box set, so I have a vague idea of what I might want to do just with the random supplies that I have. So like with the spare head, that's gonna be like a Fallen Titan. Then with these little tips that you get from paintbrushes, I'm gonna set those off to the side and then like green stuff them to look like trees and such. So like maybe put one down, put one up if we're feeling crazy. I don't know. This is going to be a diorama instead of an actual miniature model, but who knows. The first thing I want to do right now with this head is make a huge like bullet wound from one of these cannons having gone straight through it to kind of give it some backstory, you know. And beyond that, on the diorama, right next to the fallen head, I'm going to put this Horus symbol like in the dirt or something, like completely gnawed up with some clippers, you know. So that's what I did. With the bullet wound, it was originally supposed to go all the way through the helmet bit, but I decided to not do that halfway through and just made sure that the bullet wound was super like visceral looking from the one side. At the time, got a pretty good looking blast hole in there, and that's gonna go right in front of him. Probably gonna tilt it up because I'm gonna add terrain with the green stuff that I have, and it'll probably be tilted like that. But next thing we're gonna do is maul the ever-living crap out of this thing and add a couple, you know, cannon holes in this thing, make it look like it's, well, been through a fight. So another time lapse coming at you. For the most part, this was going on very smoothly. The drill did kind of push back into the handle of the drill bit, so it was a little bit annoying, but in the end it turned out pretty good, so I'm proud of it to say the very least. Okay, so turned out pretty well. I just drilled it with a 3mm drill bit through the hole, the same thing that I did with the helmet right there. Then what I did again is take these pliers and just nip around the edges and stuff. Then I also just took this knife and stabbed it a bit, and it was pretty good. I mean, all there is to making battle damage is just kind of break it until it looks like a good kind of broken. But yeah, next step is using that green stuff and actually making the base a bit. So before I actually start doing the base and stuff, I should probably describe what I'm about to do. These rocks and such, these battlefield rocks that I got at my local Third Eye Games, I'm basically going to shove them into this green stuff. Then I'm going to just kind of schmoove all over this, push him down into it. I'm going to worry about painting later, and I'm also going to put some of this between these rocks and all the green stuff using some actual glue. But yeah, I need glue first, and yeah. So in this beginning bit, you'll see that I pulled out some petroleum jelly, and that's just to smooth out the green stuff on the base. And you'll see that I'm using a glue called Mr. Just, and that's just so I can, well, glue down the rocks and such. I usually use it for Gundam, but works fine for this. And as for that jump cut, I needed more green stuff, so I just needed to make it off to the side and add it to the base, which you're kind of seeing right now. And other than that, you'll see that I moved the Horus Heresy thing off to the back, and that's just because I thought it looked a little bit too cluttered in the front, and I wanted to add some action in the back. I don't really regret it, though, and I think it actually looks pretty cool, so 2 thumbs up. To end off with, for like 2 hours worth of work, it actually looks pretty fine right now. I'm going to paint it like in the near future, possibly even tomorrow after work. But yeah, I'm definitely going to need to buy some more green stuff and some of that terrain glue that I was talking about. But yeah, I think this looks pretty cool so far with the broken head in the front and the broken shoulder in the back. And I keep on calling it a Horus Heresy thing, but just the Eye of Horus in the back there. So yeah, I think this guy's gonna look really cool, and can't wait to film more of it.